And welcome back to Fire Emblem, Genealogy of the Holy War. The endgame. Well, it's called the Last Holy War. There's no easy way to say this chapter name. Last time, we took down Hilda. This time, I waited for everyone to wake up and got Patty down all the way over here and warped Nana into Chalfie, where she can now... Looks like you've been working hard. You're ready to class change to Paladin. You want to go ahead? You know, we never actually got to see the female Paladin, because I totally forgot to promote Ethelyn. So who knows how insane this lady is. 3 skill, 6 strength, 3 speed, 2 magic, 6 defense. Okay, she's probably still going to be relegated to healer duty. You know what you could do, though? Before we do, you can use other stuff now, right? You have a C rank in lances now. Also, let's fix up her stabs. She can still be a healer. Armory. We're gonna buy out your stock, man. Good. Well, go away. Anyways. Frege is ours, Lewin. We finally made it this far. But I can't help but wonder, are the children at Belhalla still unharmed? I pray they are. Funny you should say that. We've got a visitor who's got a bit of news on that front, Selef. And who are you? My name is Philippe, sir. I was once an aide to the late Emperor Arvis. On secret orders from His Majesty, the abducted children were moved here to Frege for safekeeping. What? Is that true? You saved all the children? Rest easy, sire. They're all hiding in the city's abbey, and they're all in good health. All under Hilda's nose at that! You've kept every last child safe in Hilda's own city. Color me impressed. Actually, sire, Princess Ishtar deserves your thanks. Without her generous aid, given in secret, we could never have done this. No Imperial soldiers dared come even close to the abbey on pain of the princess's wrath. Princess Ishtar? But why? Why would she... Few people in this land are as kind and caring as Princess Ishtar. All along, the princess has toiled behind the scenes to aid our cause. It was Princess Ishtar herself who ensured that every last child escaped the bowels of Belhalla. I see. At any rate, thank the gods for their safety. I'm certain everyone will be glad to know the children are in good hands. You have my deepest thanks, Lord Philippe. Well, Selef, that's one job done. Good to see we're finally getting some results out of this mess. And yet Julia still eludes us. Where could she possibly be? The only options left now are Belhalla and Velthomer. It's got to be one of those two. And Belhalla is where Julius awaits. Yeah, we'll have to find Julia first if we want to go anywhere near Belhalla. Without Julius' power on our side, we won't have a hope in hell against Julius. But no matter what's happening, Julius is still her brother. Will she even want to fight him? You'll have to convince her. And with that, Frege is sieged. And Oify, where are you, bud? Here you are. You are also broke. Both of you are broke. I was gonna Oh, I guess Javier's still asleep. I'm gonna give that a solid okay. I'm a little nervous. I'll probably leave Javier to guard the castle now. If I may, Lord Julius, I'd like to lead the Weissenrider to bolster the capital's defenses. This will require that I leave your side, even for a while. I beg your forgiveness. Why the rush to get out of here all of a sudden, Ishtar? All the soldiers they could ever throw at us could never so much as scratch me. Why even bother with those maggots? Yes, I know. But for me, there is no greater pride than being one of Phrygia's great mages. My parents and brother lie dead, and I cannot stand to leave their murderers to run amok. Please, all I ask is a chance for vengeance. Oh, it sounds as if what you really want is to join your family in death on a rebel's blade. Are you so desperate to escape me, Ishtar? No, nothing like that, Lord Julius. I love you. Nothing will ever change that. I know. Very well. Fight if you must. I won't stop you. Thank you. Now I beg your pardon. Meng, Blang, Mabel, we sortie at once. Yes, milady. Now then, I think it's time we put an end to this sorry show. Dead lords, move out. And someone order Orion's unit to attack. The time for games is over. Every last rebel dies. Here and now. The 12 dead lords. The rebels have come to play at last. I hear. Julia, why don't you join them? Purge all those who oppose the Empire. Yes, my lord, your excellency. And I'm glad she's not promoted. The big question of the day is, Orion's unit, where the heck are they? And who stays behind? I'm almost thinking Radolban. Oh, also, Radolban has Pursuit and Vantage. Got it. Oh, wow, they're very close at this point. What do you got? Fortify, Elwind, Fortify, Elwind. Okay, so it looks like all the High Priests are pretty meh. And they got Falcon Knights. All of whom have super skills. Oh, Mabel has the Blood of Forseti. Wait, Meng? Mabel. It looks like they probably all do. They're so desperate. Show them how we're gonna do this. Mr. Elwind over here goes all the way there. Let's see, what's good against wind? Fire. Now then, I want to take a look at Julia. She has Nosferatu equipped. And the Circlet. Pursuit, Adept, Nihil. And she's decently strong. So, if we're talking about Julia, what do I have to do to her? She has 23 resistance. So to silence her, I'll need some pretty strong magic. 23? Yeah, Teeny doesn't even have enough magic. You only have 20... Oh, wait, you have 24. That will be enough to silence her. Which will be super good. And the question is, will Self be able to just talk to her, or is this a, oh, you gotta kill the people around her situation? You should go here. Move Self. How far can you go? So yeah, just where Teeny is down. Wifey, we'll move down Ares. How far can you go? Not all the way. Ooh. Ooh, but I can do this! I don't want to move Radolvan too far down either. Darn it, not quite close enough. We have no home to return to, men. But we must keep going nonetheless. Chalfie's fall to our blade shall be the first step to winning back our fatherland. Now move in. Show these liberators one final defiance from the Draco Knights of Thracia. Ooh, these guys... This place will be your grave. What the heck? I'm just gonna... Whoa. Okay. Just gonna restart that turn. Holy cow. What? 13. So 31. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Well... we're also going to warp her to Chalfie. Someone tells me she's not even going to be the best person for this. It's 31. I got 30 resistance. So I might be able to trick these two into going up north. Equip Slim Lance. And let's see what we can do to just let them come to us. Equip shield sword, guard. Yeah, they haven't spawned yet. We have no home to return to. Move in. Taste my blade. This place will be your grave. Oh, that's their attack stat of 31. This is scary. Why is she always the worst? Ah, Setzi, Arthur. Okay, yeah, so... Come on. Okay. Oh, Barb. I don't have a rescue staff either. Why do they always get that one attack? What? Do you guys have like some sort of... What? Okay, so I have a 66 chance to hit and a 1/3 chance to get hit. That's pretty normal. Why all of a sudden does Slim Lance have 36 chance to hit, she have 60% chance to hit? Not even within 3 spaces of each other. What? Does someone have like a skill or something for this? Yeah, Earth Sword. 116. Theoretically, these chumps are all identical. I don't need to hit them. I just need to not get hit. 30. Why do you have 60% chance to hit? It's not like I'm even in triangle attack range. Because, come on, even I can predict that. Either way, I'm stuck with whatever the result of this is. Ray Glances. Along with Orion. He has how much movement? 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you have also 9. We'll send her back in. This is a travesty. Why do you crit? I have so many questions regarding that. You've been working hard, ready to turn into a rogue? Oh, her hat's a different color now. She gets a lot of speed. That guy is the only one that could possibly attack. I might lose, just straight up. 2,000 gold. I'm not too afraid of this, guys, but I need to use the iron sword. 13 speed. So all she has to do is dodge 2 attacks, which she can probably do. Man, I have botched this. Thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. That's enough, Orion. Why? Why in the world do you still refuse to see reason? Altena. How could you be so craven? How dare you place your own vanity and pride over what truly matters? What do you want from me, then? Take a good hard look at Prince Seliph. Ask yourself this. Why is he still fighting? For whom is he out here day after day, setting his own suffering to the side? So Seliph fights for justice, and somehow I do not? Is that what you're trying to say? Very well, Orion. If you won't see reason, so be it. Come on, kill me. End this. My life is in your hands, Orion. I will die with no regrets. Altena. Very well. You can rest easy now, I get it. I was wrong. My mercenary days are at an end, and my final task is with Seliph. Wait, no. With you. I now fight for you, Altena. Orion. Thank you for not killing Patty! Mjolnir, even at its worst, is probably the most accurate, terrifying tome there is. Let's get most of the troops away. You go there. Muster there. I'm afraid to send Anna up north. Oh wait, I can't control them. They're trying to point me to the castle. Darn it, they're so close. Darn, why do you have to be on a field? Okay. I think my bet... She has so much HP. Fell 61. She definitely outspeeds me. She has Adept and Advantage. So I have to be there. Or here, here, and here. Does she have a talk event? Maybe sell it for something? $60. Jeez Louise. And she has 40 speed. Can't talk to him. 42 times 2. I need to do at least 35 damage, and that unfortunately doesn't make it happen. So let's see. I can do 9 times 2, but I don't hit him or her. Not even close. Why is your speed so high? Why is your accuracy? Ishtar represents everything I dislike about this game right now. Absurd dodge rates. Absurdly powerful enemy weapons that don't make sense. Like, I don't even really enjoy having the player's version. Forseti's way too powerful. Ufel is stupid strong. The only one that's kind of balanced is even, what the heck is it called? Gabolg. It's the worst of the weapons, and it's still way too strong. And here, you have an untenable amount of speed. You basically have to just hope and pray you kill her. Like here. I have the highest, I think the highest skill in the army. 44. Yeah, 44. If I go up and I try to attack her, I have a measly 63% chance to hit. That is the equivalent of just like a weighted coin flip. And she, let's see, I A 21 speed? 31, sorry. So, I will get doubled if I don't use Self. If I use Ares, I have a chance to hit, though. So I have to sacrifice one or the other and just pray it works. Because if one or the other doesn't work, she has Vantage and I die. Still your tongue, and feel the wrath of the goddess of lightning. Oh, dear Lord, I have a chance. Do I? Yes. Lord Julius, are you pleased? Even still, with that, I could have... Oh, I don't think I could have died, but... It's just absurd. And we're at the end of the game anyway, so I might as well complain about it now. But yeah, I really very much don't like it. I get that this is a strategy, like a RPG strategy game, but no RPG deals with stuff like this. And by deals with stuff like this, I mean it doesn't weight accuracy attacks in favor like that without a way to go past it. There are moves that always hit. There are attacks, of course, that like have a stronger critical hit chance at the risk of being less accurate. Heck, even Fire Emblem has that now with the combat arts. But in this, there's no way to get really higher. I mean, maybe I missed something that lets... Maybe I just got stat screwed, but... If I got stat screwed, that's not a great way to have things. Die! Ah, jeez. Plus, you have these Pegasus Knights, who... I went over it earlier. I have no idea what they were meant to do, and why all of a sudden none of the math made sense. Luck be with you, Lady Ishtar. She's dead. I hope she's not lucky. Yeah, I'm still mad about it. I don't normally get mad about game design choices, because, you know, every game has its fans, and this one definitely has its fans. Right on you, Javier. But just... It feels wrong, and there's no reason for it to feel as wrong as it does. Lady Ishtar, my sisters. That's for my Pegasus Knight. That's for Fee. The greatest of all y'all. You know the sucky thing? It kind of doesn't matter what I do here, because she's going to super attack someone and just have a chance to kill him with the critical, which I enjoy critical hits. Heck, I enjoy them in standard maps, especially when enemies have killer weapons. It adds in a variable of uncertainty, so you have to rely on heavy defenses rather than just, oh, it doesn't matter if I get hit this time with 13 HP, but suddenly 39 looks very different and scary. think another unit just died along with her. It's just very screwy, and I feel it shouldn't be, but there's no chance it isn't. I think other than that, like, if stats were more evenly distributed, like, yeah, the legendary weapons should give extra stats. They should be very strong. They should be the pinnacle of the weapons. But they shouldn't give 20 speed and like 10 crit. Or, yeah, 10 speed, 20 skill. It's just unpleasant. Pretty sure the only reason I'm doing as much damage to these chumps as possible is because Ishtar is dead. Or I guess Meng is. You see that? What was that? I forgot. The swords in melee range use attack. Yeah. Plus, if I remember right, yeah, it's Pursuit, Adept, Pursuit, and Adept. I don't mind Pursuit. I think it can work. And these stats aren't absurdly high enough that it's not impossible to reach 30 speed. This is kinda dumb. I guess I should just be thankful it's not a cost. Jeez Louise, I'm unhappy about this. So what? If I came up, one of the best units, max level, he really couldn't be better, I don't think. He dies. Where'd the math come in on that? 8? Okay, so she got a critical. She has 23 chance to crit. Okay. She just hit Selith 4 times. How and why? Well, okay, you know what? Maybe I just miscalculated. Let's see. What's my lowest weight sword? Brave sword. Let's use the brave sword. It still has a good chance to kill. Excuse me. Why? What happened? Lady Ishtar, please forgive me. I really like to say good things about games. There are so many good games out there, and I think this is one of them. What's this bullcrap? Like, I've been enjoying most of the other parts of the game. But to this point, the 2 characters I probably hate the most, Orion and Ishtar have just destroyed any semblance of fair design. You just have to hope and pray. It's all about luck, which I guess that's the realistic in my fantasy tactics game. Oh, cool. He has hell. You see, I don't even mind this. This is just hell. It's a simple tome. Heck, it's 1 through 2 range. This is nicer than Medusa and Echoes. Fortify? I'm surprised they didn't at least give her an attacking tome. Also, that's just a priestess. Wow. Interesting. Ooh. Ooh. That is really strong. See that? I don't mind this. See him? Ooh. Renewal and Pursuit. I don't mind him. Orcus? Ooh. Fancy smancy. Oh, no. Kind of don't like that, but it's kind of the good don't like. You see that? That's evil. It's mean game design, but it's perfectly fine mean game design. Ooh, I don't like that. That's scary. But it's normal. It's fine. This is kind of sad. This guy? I love this man. They even gave him Pursuit and Adept. Ooh, wow, he has good stats. Why can't I have this guy? Tigress. Ooh, you got Wrath. Oh, you see? Fun design. Bovis. Don't love a cost, just in general. Do really like critical, though. Ooh, Angela. Well, she doesn't have Vantage Wrath. But this is still really cool. Ovis, Tornado. With Pursuit, Adept, and a cost. Draco. Ooh, Killer Bow. You see, the designers knew the Killer Bow was best, and that's why they give you Break Bow earlier. Wow, this is just... Dear Lord, is Draco... Draco isn't John K, is he? Let the man rest, please. No, my boy. Like, Porcus probably isn't anyone. Neither is Ovis. Anguilla... Probably not. But those are the exact skills that I would expect from John K, along with his good bow. Can't fool me, game. And Tigress, I have no idea who that could be. And I guess I'm just gonna let Julia come closer. And Julius has Lopped here, which cuts the foe's attack. Also, it only gives 5 resistance. Oh, and Meteor. Meteor's pretty solid, though. How much is it? 15? Okay, so minus 15 attack. Still 40. That's insane. And of course, he has every other skill. But yeah, I'm guessing it's less. Echoes needed some love and redesign. Let's be honest, it's not the perfectly constructed game I will always claim it to be. Turn. I'm getting my flyer back. I'll also probably send Patty back too. But yeah, there's so much this game could do just perfectly. It is very good, and it does something completely different from the rest of the Fire Emblem, so there's a huge purpose into bringing this game back. It's a very unique experience. It's a breath of fresh air in most parts of it. And its level design isn't bad. it can be more natural, which I enjoy. But there are just points where it goes, oh yeah, we're just gonna screw you over. Could you do something about it? Maybe. Did you, just get stat blessed? Did you know what was coming? Oh man, hopefully your warp staff wasn't broken. There's something to say about a game giving you everything you can use. Giving you everything and having a use for it. I thought those guys moved for a second and I got scared. But yeah, Ishtar, like, I don't mind having a vantage enemy. I think it's a really fascinating and scary thing to fight. I don't like Ishtar because everything that can go wrong does go wrong with her. She's way too fast, so she will basically guarantee W. I don't like those Triangle Sisters. They have a bunch of skills, and at the very least with the Earth Sword, none of that math made sense, unless it was granting them some sort of miracle, which they should have said it in the description, at the very least. At the very most, you know, not done it. Who knows? Maybe I'm just bad at video games, and I'm just complaining because I just don't know the meta. I mean, the game never told me the meta, of course, but... Now I can't imagine this game without the Valkyrie staff. I would be very ticked. Like, if the game didn't offer a way to cover up a lot of the more random parts of it, and there's good random and there's bad random. I've been ranting about the bad random for a while. But if the game had just, you know, some way to kind of curb some of the excessive stats. Because that's what a lot of those things are. They are diabolically excessive. I think the part of this that I'm angriest about is that it's so close to just being one of the best Fire Emblem experiences I could have. And turning it into what I consider to be some of the worst aspects of Fire Emblem. We're just so close. So darn close to perfection. But hey, maybe they fixed this in Thracia. I've heard that game is nice. I kind of want Orion to survive. But I'm guessing that it just acts like he doesn't. And that makes me very sad. And yeah, it's turn 56. So even if I want to do something like marry Corper to Julia, that's not going to happen anymore. Julia, what in blazes happened to you? Come on, wake up. Ha ha ha. Death to all. Death to all who dared to challenge Lord Manfroy. This isn't going to work, Seliph. An evil spell's got Julia strung up like a puppet. I think we should deal with Manfroy first. We can come back for Julia once she's gone. Still very glad she's just, you know, there. In the meantime, stop it. So the game's basically telling you, yeah, Julia has to survive. If you kill her, you might as well just give up on life. That's not necessarily great game design. Like, I get it, for the purpose of the story, it's pretty interesting. Oh, evil Julia, she'll try to fight you. But in practice, it just doesn't work well. How far can your meteor? Darn it. Well, that's why I got the silent staff. Anyways, I'll stop complaining about it now and talk about how I actually do like the idea that you can't recruit a character until you beat a boss. I think very early in the game, Ira, she was a bit too tricky to do that for, but still pretty solid. Especially just because she annihilates anything she touches. For that, you need at least some sort of defense. Like a knight or something, and Arden would get torn up by it. Defense is basically a worthless stat against any skills. Gotta figure out. Because here's the deal. Not only do I want Orion to survive, I want them to be useful. We're at the end of the game. I can afford to lose stuff. And I guess I'm just gonna equip Tearfang and run. Oh wait, will that even work? Ooh, wait, no, you... I don't want to go, you know, adjacent to Big Bad Man. I'll send Leaf with him too. Yeah, you're bad against fire, so we'll equip Lightbrand. let's see. Yeah, immune to crits, skills, crippling hits. So no super effective damage. Julius is pretty darn scary. These guys have like some really dangerous stuff. I think Equus is probably the most scary just because he can Mulganon and there's nothing I can do about it. I will say, other than that, like, the 27 speed is scary. Wow, Loptier is also 12 weight. This is the worst legendary weapon. The only thing it has is that I can't magic kill him. I was thinking, this game has been fun for the most part. I was thinking about doing maybe like one of those challenge runs later on, but after just playing all this, I'm getting the exact opposite feelings I got from Fire Emblem Engage. Where I went, I want to replay this immediately. Okay, they're all gonna charge me. Can't I just... You know, that could have been an interesting challenge if it weren't for that legendary weapon. That might be why I'm angry at this game. The legendary weapons as a whole. I just feel they don't make the game... They definitely make you think, oh man, these Crusaders are super strong and are probably the toughest guys in all the games. And then you go and play it and you're like, man, these are kind of bullcrap. Alright, we'll put him there. I like a lot of these characters. I feel like they're interesting, and I get it, it's old Fire Emblem, so you can't get to know as many characters as easily. Like, some characters I feel like get some decent characterization, like Johann. I feel like he's pretty good too. We've heard Shannon talk a lot. He's been a major role. I like that he's a unit. Radolbon has not talked at all. I love this man. But I do kind of wish Faval got some more. He just feels guilty and that's it. He's basically better, what's that guy's name? The other blue archer from, Arcanea. Who's always asking you to lend him money for his mom. I don't remember who it is, but he's, you know, it's not Caspar. Great, now that's gonna bother me. But he always kind of came off as annoying to me. But hey, that's, some people wouldn't, probably. I actually really liked him at first, and then I was like, wait, every game he appears in, he's asking for money. Oh no, Thracia. Yes. Ooh. Wait, what? I see. Said you're going back. This man just killed a person with 3 meteors in a row. What? Oh, great. These guys have sleep staves. Luckily, they're all kind of weak. Yeah. So, I can technically clean them up, even with the 1 HP. I just gotta get Nana over. Also, is it just me, or is it weird that female paladins get staves? I know it's just because they're the promoted troubadour, but it feels weird to me. Go back? Yeah, thank you. I appreciate not dealing with you later. Still like him. It's a good type of meat. And you're still good for 3 turns. She doesn't have any Loptier blood. Loptier just chose 1 guy. There's also a randomizer of this. I'm almost like, hey, the randomizer would be great. Orion, are you in range? No, you're not in range. Stay out of range, man. Okay. Gonna go here. Equip Mistletoe. Ares is the best single investment I could have ever made. I'm gonna equip Thoron. Just stand right there, you know? Simple, easy, nothing too disgusting. I wonder if I go here, equip the slim lines just in case. Put Lester here. Put Teeny close by. Alright, show me what you got. Ooh, 41. They both hit. Hello there. Thought that would be a kill. Tell you what, if this game ever gets a release again in North America, it is going to need some quality of life stuff like turn wheel, because I know I play fast, so I make dumb mistakes. Like this. Who the heck would look at Arthur and think, oh yeah, that's my lord. But I do. Oh wow, he actually got hurt. Quit. You fell. Man, I wish I had good patty. Kind of keep Nana farther back. Good job. What are you gonna do? Drop me to 1 HP? I do really like how a lot of these spells look, but a lot of them take a long time. Ooh. Ooh, I barely survived that. You stole my money. See that? That was me planning poorly. Oh, he has 30 luck. Jeez. Also, I just noticed, Moose, really low stats. Like, defense, not other stats. Let's see if I can do this. The answer is no. Ooh, that didn't kill. That's like a first in this entire playthrough. Brave bow. I don't think it kills. How do you dodge both of those? Elwand. I don't know how I doubled on her. I don't know. Is Porcus a guy or a girl? No idea, and I've decided I'm not gonna question it. Okay, so let's take you out. Ooh, sibling power. Let's just move you away. It's Tearfang on you. Darn it. As much as I hate using another use of that, some days you just gotta roll with the punches. Goodbye, Deadlords. Dermot's in a bad place, but he will live. Gotta use Physic on Seliph. Self will probably be fine, but I'm not... Don't take chances you don't have to take sometimes, you know? Let's see, Tornado. I say right as I kill Waltena, probably. Never mind. That's a victory right there. Alright, Fee, you go that way. Fix that up. Leaf's back. To be fair, at least if he was gonna die, buy Julius is a pretty solid way to go. Oh, yeah, that's why I had to use Mistletoe. Oh. Yep. That's as far as I can go. Darn it. Darn it. It's not even that important of a thing to reserve it. I'm close to the end. These guys can't even do damage to me. I guess I'll just send Seliph and Shannon. I'm actually kind of on a time limit with this strategy. Let's move you away. Just as a whole. Let's see. Yep, right there. Equip. Oh, equip Thoron. Also, very strange to see some of this. This really still doesn't even feel like a last map. Oh. I was like, oh no, did I kill them? No, Held is just always scary for some reason. Okay, I guess you'll hit Nana now. Another thing to give to this game, sound effects are on point. Oh wait, is this supposed to be like the entrance to the desert? Yeah, it is. Stuff. Silence. And now we wait some more for more hell to attack and to yada yada, blah blah blah. Oh no. Let's go here. Tear Fang. I guess I really don't have to do any of the stuff I'm doing. I'm just waiting for these guys to stop being asleep. You've come at last. I've been awaiting you for a long time. Manfroy. It was you who cursed Julia, was it not? So I did, and so long as I live, my puppet she shall remain. She's every bit as helpless before my magic as her mother was. I should have known. If not for you, Mother. Ah, all of this misery, all these agonizing years, it was your doing from the outset. You realized at long last. Everything I've done has led to this moment. The revival of my dark god Loptir. And at long last it is so. Loptir's advent in the form of Prince Julius is complete, and darkness shall soon engulf the world. You cannot prevent it. Nobody can. Manfroy, you. Father's grief, mother's despair. If not for you and your foul ambitions, none of this would have ever happened. Damn you, Manfroy. I cannot allow you to win. I will not. You'll never know mercy for your crimes. Look at you. 7 damage. And all you can do is throw a triangle at me. Alright, they're fine. Lord Julius, the Loptier Empire is yours. Are we quite certain the Book of Naga is in fact hidden in Velthomer, Lewin? Yep. All the evidence points to Arvis taking it from Valhalla and keeping it hidden here. That's right, isn't it, Philippe? Indeed, sir. It should still lie in the treasury. That said, it is likely sealed in a locked case. Huh. Any idea where the key is? My liege concealed the key within his most treasured memento, the circlet once worn by Empress Deirdre. If we can find that circlet, sir, the Book of Naga is yours. Deirdre's circlet, huh? Julia, wanna... She's going to attack me this turn with 23 attack. She's should fight someone who can't counterattack. Dermot. Okay, maybe Faval. Quip, you fell? You can wait there. Ooh, move Lester out. Also feeds back. So wait, do I have to... I have a warp staff use, right? Okay, yeah, I still have warp. Oh, yeah. Okay, just gotta walk all that way. And Javier, move the heck away. Did she try to attack someone? I don't think she did. Let's move there. There's just a lot of this repositioning. And let me tell you, it's not fun. And at the end of the day, like, don't get me wrong, I enjoy repositioning when the... Ha ha ha. Oh. Ooh, she did a lot of damage. Move back to the regular spot. Lord Seliph. She committed suicide. Okay. Well, that sucks. I basically have to put next to her people who cannot just instantly obliterate her. Sorry, Javier, you count as person who can instantly obliterate. Does Finn count? Probably. This is just so unfortunate in all of its aspects. Why would you attack her? She murders you. If you want to try to attack people, I can't even heal her. So she just has to be out in the open. Completely able to murder just about everyone. You know what, yo, Javier? You've earned it. You've earned a vacation. And I'm just gonna wait at home with said. What the heck, game? Also, I just want to see real fast, how much money does Julius have? Not $1. I really just don't have anyone she can double in range. Gonna like try to chase him down. She just really wants to kill Oifi. She must have really liked Oifi. Julia, wake up, please. Lord Seliph, why am I here? You can thank Manfroy's dark arts. He brainwashed you into his service. Manfroy, Oh, that's right. That man who caught me. Thank goodness you're safe. Lord Seliph, It's fine, Julia. I know. Luwin already told me everything. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I failed to protect you. No, it's fine. Don't worry, Seliph. I finally know why I've survived for all these years. I know my fate. I'm fated to fight. I'll never run away again. Your strength and courage is an inspiration, Julia, but you're right. This is the will of fate, tragic as it is. None can afford to cower or flee now. Until the bitter end, we must march on. I just clicked the wrong button. Go to Velthomer. Okay, Julia. This is the treasury. Try fitting the gemstone on your circlet into that niche there. Here we go. It worked. It really worked. There it is. The Book of Naga. And it's yours for the taking, Julia. Wow, Oh, how strange. It feels so warm. It's almost as if I've known this book all my life. Ooh, that's a fancy. Oh, hey, she healed when I got her. Well, only one thing left to really do. Kill Mr. Thracia right here. This man earns some respite. Oh, sorry, man. I need you to understand I'm super concerned right now. For one reason, and one reason alone. Julia's unpromoted. Does that mean that without the Book of Naga... Okay, 43 resistance. 23... 30 might. So she can deal 53 damage. If she's unpromoted, do I just not get this? Okay, I have a plan. Just in case. Sell the return band, as was its destiny. Also, visit town. We're just gonna bring back the Valkyrie staff. None of my soldiers have died. Huzzah! I don't even have to bring back Orion. Oh. Once she's defending a castle, they just stop moving. So... I should send Julia back for this. I'm gonna have to pair her up with Alana. Jeez, basically all of this is just... Oh, wait. My army can't do anything. Half my units have no purpose at this point. And that feels really gross. I made a similar mistake in the ROM hack I've been working on, one for a community server, where you get a lot of units, and you can use almost all of them at basically every single point in the game. Not quite every single point, but like most of them. Also, where's Seliph? There he is. sure Naga is nice and equipped. Oh man, if I had sold Nosferatu and gave that to Sed... Holy... Naga. It deals 55, so 12 damage back to me. How fast are you? 34. Julia! What are you? Manfroy, you've made a grave mistake! Well, now the question is, can I just nuke him with Seliph? Ah, 55. Minus 36. 19. Take a lot of 19s to beat me. Pfeh. We meet at last, Seliph. The so-called Scion of Light. Don't make me laugh. What challenge could an heir of Baldur possibly provide? This is where your story ends. I think I'm out of... Yeah, I'm out of physics. I am a little concerned for Lana, but she has a lot of HP. You see, that's why I should have been concerned for Lana. So I think there's only one thing I can do. Well, crud. Here's the deal. What? I don't know why that happened. I'm just gonna restart this turn real fast, you know? Alright, Self. Oh, if I dismount, I lose skill. Self, hear me well. So long as avarice lurks still in the hearts of men, I will return. Count on it. The hearts of... Did I have to win with Naga? Congratulations, Selef. You've endured so much so well to make it this far. Thank you, Lewin, but victory means precious little while our world still lies in ruins. Where do we begin from here? There's only one way to rebuild all the scarred lands. Everyone needs to come together and share the work among you. And for that, you'll need a good leader. The Crusaders' heirs will be returning home to assume their rightful thrones. And with the proper leadership, they can pool their strengths again to build a new world. One where all can live in happiness. A new world, you say? Yeah, Selef. A new world. And your role is most crucial of all. You'll remain here in Belhalla, and you'll guide the rise of this new world as the King of Granvale. Hold on. I'm to be the king? After all that's happened, you and Julia are the last living heirs of the blood of Granvale's kings. The two of you have inherited the last will of all who lost their lives on this path. These souls watch over you even now. You mustn't forget the light for which they strove. I understand, Lewin. So long as I have the power, I'll do what I can. Now, Julia. What do you say? I agree, of course. I wish to aid Lord Selef. No, my Lord Brother, every step of the way. I know this path will be a grueling one, but that's all the more reason to give it my all. Well then, looks like everyone's making their way here from the front lines. Selef, this will be your first task as king. I'm sure they'd all love some words of thanks. Well, that's it. I'm going home, Selef. I've left the Isaac'ian people to wait for long enough. I doubt I could ever thank you enough for all you've done for me, Shannon. All my life, you've been here to protect me at every turn. I owe you so dearly. Your father, Lord Sigurd, was always there for me when I was a child, as was the Lady Deirdre. But when we lost Lady Deirdre, I couldn't do a thing to stop it. I failed Lord Sigurd even now. I'll never forget that day. You don't owe me a thing, Selef. Not when I've caused you so much pain. No, Shannon. If it weren't for you, the people of Isaac, I wouldn't be here today. To me, Isaac will always be home. Nothing will ever change that. I'm sure everyone in Isaac would be glad to hear those words. Come on, Shannon. Lord Selef is the king of Granvale to be. Yet here you are, talking to him as if he's nothing but your younger brother. Teeny. Yeah, I suppose you're right. I ought to put on some airs. King Seliph. No, that's not quite right. Perhaps your Imperial Majesty, the King, then? I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Bidding farewell to Lord Seliph must already be hard enough without my commentary. My apologies to both of you. I shouldn't have said something so crass. It's fine. You did speak honestly, after all. Shannon. I've always thought of you as a brother, Shannon. I pray we never forget that bond. My blade will always be yours, King Seliph. I'll never forget that so long as I live. Okay, Lord Seliph, I'm headed home with King Shannon. I've got a country to help them rebuild. That's all I really want. Ah, of course, Radolban. I know he'll depend on your support. I pray your combined might will bring peace to the people of Isaac. Yes, sir. My life is theirs. Well, it's time to say goodbye. Best of luck, heroes of Isaac. Teeny, Shannon, and Radolban. I couldn't possibly thank you enough for everything, Lord Seliph. I'll be departing for Leonster shortly. The Thracian Peninsula has suffered from war long enough, and it's high time we rebuilt. I know my sister Altena wishes dearly for a restored Thracia as well. Indeed. This war has lain waste to Thracia, and I can only imagine the burden laid upon you, the king-to-be of a united peninsula. I pray you give it your best, no matter what happens. I will. You take care as well, Lord Seliph. Long ago, our fathers Sigurd and Quan were bound by the closest of friendships, sharing their deaths as they did their lives. Prince Leaf, I'd love nothing more than for us to follow their example, and remain lifelong friends. As do I, Lord Seliph. You're about to leave, aren't you, Leaf? Do you wish to accompany me, Nana? Huh? Would that really be alright with you? But of course! All I want is to have you and your might by my side. Thank you. So you're destined for Thracia as well, Princess Altena. I am, sir. I've got to help the new king in his quest to give rise to a united Thracia. At the very least, I ought to atone for the legacy of my adopted family. Travant and Orion. How wonderful it would be if Orion were to work together with you. I don't believe that could happen for the time being, sir. Perhaps someday, he'll feel the time is right. I shall be bound for home as well, my lord. I wish you the best of health. Sir Finn, you've come to my family's aid time and again, and for 20 years played a crucial part in both my cause and my father's. I couldn't possibly thank you enough. No, I am a servant of House Leonster. As a knight, I have but followed where my lieges have led. No more, no less. Thracia is in your hands, Sir Finn. I hope you'll assist Prince Leaf in granting Thracia its hard-won peace. Yes, sir. Peaceful Thracia was my Lord Quan's lifelong dream as well. I'll do all I can to bring that dream to life. Many thanks, King Seliph. I shall excuse myself now. Are you headed for Thracia as well, General Hannibal? Indeed. Thracia yet hangs in the balance, and the people await my return. Who better to lead the reconstruction of Thracia than a mighty war hero? Do your best for the use of Thracia. The job awaiting you, the heroes of Thracia, certainly won't be easy. It's up to you to unite the two peoples' long-divided bitter hatred, and build for all of them a new, peaceful land. Lord Seliph, I dearly owe you for all you've done to assist me. I'll never forget so long as I live. Oh no, Prince Ares. The joy of chancing upon you brought is thanks enough. It was such an honor to meet the son of my father's dearest friend. As tragic as their lives were, their faith in each other was unshakable to the very end. Our fathers, Prince Ares, were united by a singular dream. Their deaths left unfulfilled. Let us fulfill their dream where we cannot. Let the two of us, hand in hand, guide all Yggdrasil toward bringing the dream to life. Well spoken, King Seliph. My father so dearly wished to see his beloved Augustria united in lasting peace. In the name of his dying wish, I'll carve for Augustria a new, prosperous future. But my might alone shall not suffice. To this end, my dearest Len, I pray I'll have your strength ever by my side.
Yep, of course. I'm going to do everything I can to help rebuild Augustria as well. Let's all work together to build an Augustria where anyone can live happily.
Indeed. So long as you remain, I know I'll never give up. I'm going with Prince Ares to Augustria, Lord Seliph. I'll lend the prince my strength and help rebuild the country. Dermot. Ah, of course. Your mother was a noble woman of Nordian, yes?
Lord Eldigan's Requesses, to be exact, sir. Nobody was closer to him than she was. I'll give my entire life fulfilling the last wishes of my mother and Eldigan to create a united Augustria.
Even as we speak, Augustria is still embroiled in a civil war. A grueling task awaits you all, but I know you can handle it if you give it your best together. Augustria's fate now lies squarely in all of your hands. Farewell, Dermot.
I'll be leaving for Verdane, Lord Seliph.
Verdane, you say? Ah, of course, your father was Prince Jomke. I understand. From what I've heard, Verdane has long been naught but ruins dominated by brigand clans, ever since the royal family collapsed. So I've heard, sir. I don't know how much good I can do by myself, but I have to try. Those bandits have run rampant long enough. Indeed, Verdane was my mother's home, and my parents first met there as well. Kerper, I entrust this task to you. Do all you can to save Verdane's people.
Yes, Lord Seliph.
Oh gosh, that poor boy!
I'm off to Ljungby now, Lord Seliph.
Ah, of course. You're the heir to Ljungby. Will you be okay? Huh? Why, Lord Seliph, you're not saying what you think I'm nervous about this, are you? No, that's not what I meant.
I'll be fine, sir. I'm the daughter of the great Lady Bridget, after all.
Sure, I don't look the part, but when the going needs doing, I'll go and do it. Just watch me go, sir. I'm going back to Ljungby as well, sir. I know Ljungby will need your might in the years to come, as will I. Yes, sir, I want to help my cousin, just as my mother once helped my aunt, and I hope I can for the rest of my life. And you as well, Sigurd. You're as close to him as they come, aren't you? Yup, I guess this means... Who the heck was that?! Headed for Frege, are you, Arthur? Yes, sir. Reptor and Bloom's crimes are beyond forgiveness, but Frege's citizens can't be blamed for their liege's actions. I've got a duty to fill my mother's shoes and guide the people where she no longer can. If anyone can do it, Arthur, it'll be you. I'm glad you see peace is never born of hatred. I pray we'll always be friends. Yes, sir.
Come on, Arthur. Let's go already. I've never been this bored in my life.
Hey, I thought you'd say that, Fee. Okay, let's get going.
Bye-bye, Lord Seliph. We'll see you later.
So long, Seliph. I leave Dozel's care to you, Lord Yohavier. Facing my people ain't gonna be easy, but one way or another I gotta atone for my dad's crimes somehow. Guess I won't know till I try. I really owe you one, Seliph. You truly are an odd one, Lord Yohavier.
Your rough words hide such a gentle spirit. I guess. Talking like that never felt right, yeah. Good luck with everything, Seliph. I'll see you around. Don't worry, Lord Seliph. You know, Javier has always felt awkward about what really lies beneath his act. I thought as much. Do take care, Radney. And do take care of your Javier. Yes, sir. I suppose I can't really afford to leave him be, can I? Rest assured, I'll look after him. Take care as well, Lord Seliph. I take it you're headed for Edda, said. I am, sir. In the name of my father, Claude, I'll breathe back new life into Edda. Saint Broggy's faith is strong indeed. I know your exalted prayers will bring peace. I know your exalted prayers will bring peace to Grandvale and the world. Yes, sir. Well, sire, I'm leaving for Chalfie now. What? Why, Oifi? Why? I thought you would never leave my side. I still need you. No, sir. No, sire. You will do a magnificent job ruling on your own, I know it. And whilst you do, it'll be my duty to protect House Chalfie in your stead. Chalfie. I understand, Oifi. You are right, of course. I won't be able to inherit its throne, which leaves you as the last bearer of the blood of Baldur. Who can reclaim it? I suppose there isn't much choice. Everything will be alright, sire. I'll always be watching over you, even from Chalfie. Oifi, to me you've always been like the father I never had. You taught me all I know. How to strategize, how to live as a knight does, and how to be kind. You've done so much, and I could never thank you even nearly enough. Sire, I too owe your father dearly for all he had once done for me. When my parents died, Lord Sigurd took me into his home. He loved me just as if I were his own brother. And yet, I couldn't even be by his side in his final moments. I was such a coward. Oifi, please don't cry. This is my fault, not yours. My apologies, sire. You shouldn't have seen that. Now then, please, sire. I know, Oifi. I know. You take care as well. Lana doesn't even get a line. Well, Lord Seliph, thanks for everything. I'll be going back to Celeste with Father now. I must admit, Faval, I'm almost envious you have a father like Lewin by your side. How nice that must be. It is. I'm proud to be his son, sir. And someday, hopefully, I'll be every bit the great man he is now. Celeste is yours to rule now, Faval. I'm not going back. Ah, what are you talking about, Father? The war is over, please. Please, you gotta come home. No, my work there is done. I don't belong on the throne. Celeste needs a fresh start with its leadership, just like everywhere else. What Celeste needs is you. It needs you to be guided by your youthful hand. I don't understand. Celeste needs you too. And I need you. Please, Father. Please, come home with me. Settle down, Faval. You're embarrassing me here. You already know exactly why I'm doing this. Don't you, Faval? Father. That's enough. There's nothing left to say. Go. I leave Celeste's fate to you. Well, Seliph, I guess this is farewell for me as well. I've got a journey of my own to begin. Thank you, Lewin. Thank you so much. You've done so much for us, the young generation. You've always guided us. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you. I did only what was my duty. Be a guiding wind. And this very light shines on within the hearts of every last one of you. I understand. All my life I've heard tales of how Dragonkin feared becoming entangled in the sorry affairs of mankind. But you were different. You guided us where your kin never would. So long as our world lives on, humanity will never forget your kindness. Lewin, no, a hero of a distant land. Forseti of the Wind.
At long last, Thracia has been unified. A region once swamped with countless small nations constantly warring among themselves. With the restoration of House Leonstar and the downfall of the Thracian kingdom, the Thracian peninsula finally knows peace. And as their first ruler of this new land, the people ardently desired for the throne to be taken by Leif. And so, Leif worked together with Naga, Leif's wife, Finn, the Lance Knight, the great General Hannibal, to build a new nation for Thracia's people. At Leif's behest, the old Thracia's former lands were entrusted to his sister, Altena. Legends tell of Altena's love for and dedication to the very soil that raised her, and this love never died so long as she lived. The Thracian peninsula thus gave rise to a new realm, the Kingdom of New Thracia. The Kingdom of Isaac may have found its freedom from imperial abuse the quickest, yet its people could not rest easy while its heir was absent fighting in the war. This changed with the final victory of the Liberation Army. And when Shannon returned from battle, the people greeted their liege with raucous cheers. And so, with Shannon assuming the crown, Teenie, Shannon's wife, Radolbon, the dutiful swordsman, and others by his side to restore the land, they also strove for a new age of diplomacy and trade, seeking to build a wealthy nation. Isaac was once reviled by others as little more than a barbarous eastern land, but under the reign of Shannon, Isaac will grow like never before, and shall one day be reborn as a mighty nation, every bit the equal of other realms. The aftermath of Augustria's civil war left it to be annexed by Granvale, and so the land fell to harsh tyranny. After years of abuse, its people dearly wished for the rise of a unified nation, one led by House Nordian, heirs of the legendary hero Eldigan, and so the people eagerly welcomed the homecoming of Ares. In Ares, the people saw the very same aura Eldigan himself had borne in his youth. Ares was accompanied home by Len, his wife, and Dermot, the charming knight, and worked with them to unite Augustria. Under the reign of Ares, Augustria will soon become Granville's most crucial partner, and will grow to be greater than ever before. Even at its peak, the Empire had shunned and ignored Verdane. Uninterested in seizing the region within its iron fist, it completely abandoned the old kingdom. Instead, Verdane was left to the mercy of constantly warring clans, and brigands ran rampant. Nobody had any hope of peace. Into the fray came Kerper, the child and heir of the heroic Prince Jomke, whose long-awaited return rallied the people's spirits. Youths flocked to join this new battle. Within a year, the fight for Verdane's reunification had come to an end, and Kerper took the rightful throne. With the support of Granville and Augustria, Kerper worked ceaselessly to rebuild the peaceful Verdane their grandfather Batur had once forged. Verdane is a land of natural beauty. Its verdant forests are Sigurd's prayers. Its sparkling crystal-clear water is Deirdre's tears. And these are its people's emblems of hope and faith. Celeste had long dwelt under the Empire's cruel hand, and so Faval devoted their life to rebuilding the ruined land. A breathtaking land, a peaceful people. Lewin had devoted his life to protecting the kingdom of Celeste, and at long last, his decades of work came to fruition. And in Granville itself, Frigga's new lord Arthur, and his wife Fee, Edda's new lord Ced, Dazel's new lord, Johalvier, and his wife Radney,
Ljungby's new lord, Paddy, and Lester, Chalfie's new lord, Oifi, and his wife, Lana, and others all returned to their lands. In the royal capital of Belhala itself, with overwhelming support from the public, Lord Seliph was officially hailed as their king. The newly anointed King Seliph devoted himself to rebuilding his land and bringing peace to all. His goal, nothing short of a prosperous world free of oppression and bigotry. And by his side, one would always find his sister, Princess Julia, regarding his toil with the warmest of eyes. In ages to come, the people of Yggdrasil tell legends of a divine king of ages past. None shall ever forget his name, Seliph, the scion of life, of light. Finn. He returned to Leonster. Nice. I guess this is where I talk about my thoughts. This is a very special game, and not in a negative sense. It is a long game, and where it succeeds in its political intrigue, its drama, its wonder. Noich had a win? Anyways, where it succeeds is in its world, its characters, its plot. Everything kind of connects and goes back and forth. And even at the end, you can see how the relationships change. If Shannon hadn't married Teeny, probably different dialogue would have been there. Whole bunch of other stuff. Lana didn't say anything. What the heck? Claude had 2 wins. The world is great. Dew is, I think, the only character who died. Or it might have just been Ira. I think it was just Ira. Ira and Dew. Oh yeah, there she is. Good times. But I think at the end of the day, the game just... The worst part of this game are just aspects that needed more testing. But I think they were fully intentional. The legendary weapons were built to be so incredibly powerful, normal humans couldn't stand up to them. Radolbon could never fight against Ishtar. It's just not possible. But because of that, the bosses just feel like, okay, you either instantly win or you instantly lose. And if you instantly lose, it's back to the start. Or you lose a lot of money, or you better hope that Julia doesn't have to come back. Or hopefully Deirdre didn't just instantly die in chapter 2 so you can silence the boss. I got lucky, and I rigged most of my luck with restarts. Not to mention, just sometimes things don't add up. Chances don't occur. Skills like, what's it called? Accost and Adept make it so you really can't calculate things. When Feed died right at the end, why? Why did suddenly they have 60 accuracy? I just have a hard time seeing it. I fought 2 identical units, and neither of those things worked. Alright, D in tactics, B in experience, C in survival, C in combat, and C total. I've never been a great student, so I'll take a C average. So I'm perfectly fine with that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you try out this game for yourself. I don't know if I gave it the best foot forward, but it is a fascinating game to play, and it is a breath of fresh air among Fire Emblem. I'll think about where I would rate this later, but it's definitely a great Fire Emblem, but I don't think it's the best the series has to offer, for a lot of game design reasons. The maps make it so that sometimes units just have nothing to do. Not to mention, you just have multiple turns. Half of that tactics rank is just how many moves you beat the chapters in. I guarantee you, if the maps were individuals and smaller, I could have shaved off 80 or so turns. I really recommend you play it. It's a great game, but it is not the best this series has to offer. It is not the best first game. It's not the best gameplay. I think Awakening does most of the I think this game does the child mechanics best on like a lore perspective, and I do like that there's just a part 2 rather than just it's a time skip rather than just they're back from the future. So you have both parents and kids fighting by their side. Actually, that's something this game does great. Well, I've been talking for too long. I hope everyone has a great night. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all for whatever nonsense I do next time. Thank you very much.